Hello Barry, welcome to the stream. I'm going to be doing more races today. We'll do a few races, maybe like 4. Let's see how many of them we can win. Let's do some quick practice. Okay Barry, good luck with that. What rating are you? Hello Flash, how are you today? Yeah. I got the .9. It was a pretty complete time, maybe only half tenth, maybe high .89 still available, but it has challenges with getting that low then again. So it's gonna go from like practicing for like another like 2-3 hours just to get that single time. You may have a chance of getting in my lobby. Depends how, I guess, how many drivers join. Alright, this might be a rough race, because I haven't really done any practice, but that should be good. Yeah, it's a stacked leaderboard. Typically because there's so many different choices here. I think the McLaren is just a little bit slow for the Lamborghini and maybe the RCZ and the GTR. But it's still pretty good. It's about a few tenths off. Yes, it depends on how they drive behind. Sometimes it can be a few laps. I've just turned the chat off on my screen just so I can focus on driving. Tried some racing with the chat on screen last time and it was fine, but still sometimes you'd be looking too much at the screen, at just the chat. Oh. A little bit deep there. One of the perks of this car is I don't have to worry about getting overtaken from the car behind. Need a little bit of a faster car behind to challenge. Way too wide. Still a little bit far back to make a move. It's much better. Really bad lap, the first one. Should probably get the gap that we need on this lap. Still just using my slipstream. was good. Much better that was. Still just holding on to my slipstream. Until now, I guess. Should start pulling pretty substantial gaps now. I can just keep this. Damn, that took a few laps to get used to this car. That acceleration is not good for this car. It's not too bad. One wasn't maybe as good. Might be a little bit slow. Haven't had a 0.4 in a few days. No! Guy behind is doing a really good job. One 5-3. Over the tires, start falling off the cliff now. little bit slow there. Turn, nice. Okay, that was good. Don't know why so many people pit. Oh, that might be a penalty. Oh my god. I don't know why people are pitting so early. I don't see what the benefit of that is. Wow, that was some insane rotation we got there. Don't know why we got so much. Nice. Some really good corners there. They were some terrible corners. Maybe first game I had there, I'm not too sure. Might be better for the race. Nice. gained so much on the exit, but as soon as I changed gear, which loose, I lost a amount of time. You have a crash ahead already. So 2 more laps. If we catch this guy, I hope he don't get slowed down. I don't even know how we've caught someone. He must be burning his tires, because I don't think he was losing that much time earlier. He is ghosted. Maybe he's just made a pit stop already. If we can catch him, we might get a little bit of a slipstream. Oh, big thump there. Just need to drive fast now. Nice. A bit rough there. No tires. I would do the. Well, I like doing the uni races, but I feel like it doesn't suit my schedule. It's very hard to get off. Especially if you do go into time trial, then after that you'll stay on until like 4 AM. And it's kind of difficult. So I'll end up doing some of that soon. I'm not sure when. Okay, we stayed ahead. All we have to do is drive safe for the rest of the race. Nice. .42.5 finishing time. That's pretty good since our best has been like a 40. Was it a 40.5 or a 41.5? It was one of the two anyways. But since we were quite slow at the start, it's pretty good. We got a load of consistent .5s in there. No 650S's. Let's turn the chat back on. Hello, Indian Stig. Thank you. Have a good weekend, you too. We had a good race, I think, after the first 2-3 laps. We didn't really do much for practice, we kind of just got straight on and started the race. No problem, Stig. What do I do now? Actually, I thought about doing some racing from the back, but I don't know if I can trust any of these drivers to not kill me. It's gonna be my first outings of today. Then I'm gonna go off, probably go to like the gym or something, and then I will be back on for the Community Team Cup on tonight. I'm not sure who's streaming that. I think it might be on DTR. Hopefully it's on DTR, because then we can have more viewers and we can have, it's going to be much better than this anyways, because this can be kind of boring. It depends on who you're fighting with and who's in your race. Yesterday we had popcorn on and we had some good battles, and that's entertaining. But we're gonna be at like high speed ring in the cope bands. Like, I mean, I know like they're kind of slow cars, but there's gonna be a bit of rain, and since they're kind of slower, I mean it's gonna have better battles because it's gonna be closer. So everyone's just gonna be probably in this massive pack, and then that's gonna make it more interesting. Because what tends to happen in most of the races we've done in the series is maybe I'd start out in the lead or up front, and I might carry on the battle, or else I might end up winning the race, but then my team might be a little bit behind, and it gets annoying because sometimes it just feels like you're alone. Because like some last race it was me against 6 other drivers, which was kind of annoying, because once they kind of got in front of me out of the slipstream, then the people behind me just started defending and trying to overtake me every corner, and the guy in first just kept driving away because there was no one trying to overtake him. Okay, we have another driver. He looks to be in the same clan as the guy we just raced. I wonder if this is the same guy. Don't know. Let's figure it out. Let's look at this guy's information. I guess we'll be able to tell by how he drives. Thanks, Indian Stig. We've got all the Glazers in the chat now. Really nice to have some people with showing support. It's not the same PSN, but it's the same team, so I'm kind of wondering, is this a different account? I think it's the same team. So glad I'm able to do this race in the McLaren, because the last 2 weeks we've been doing it in other cars, the BRZ. Oh, same team? Okay, yeah. So I was kind of right with the team. So maybe the team is just trying different things, or else it's just another driver in a different account. But yeah, when you have races where the McLaren doesn't really work, there's no point really doing it, because I'm going to have to do it on my second account. And it's just going to be annoying, like slipstream battles and just getting dive bombed the whole time. At least if you're going to get overtaken, you'd have to have a pretty skillful World Tour driver near you. In this type of race. Even against World Tour drivers, the McLaren in this track is pretty good. First gear mightn't be too bad in this track. I'll have to use it a bit more and see. Oh, so he kind of went onto the grass a bit. It's the vibes I kind of got. Okay, so much more comfortable now in the second race. Six tenths up already. Hopefully if we drive it, it'll actually keep our tyres in a better condition, because I felt like our tyres might have been great last time. If the lobbies maybe ease a bit, I might just try to do some tyre wear practice, focus races. Guy in P2 could have pitted there, but he's probably better off just staying with me until he loses a slipstream. he would be gaining pretty colossal times on me. Hello Grey Rock, thanks for stopping by. Didn't turn off the chat this time, so it's a bit of a mistake, but we'll see how that goes. Terrible iron. I have a feeling this might be the same guy though. He seems to be very consistent in the way he's holding on here. Okay, I haven't started there good. Okay, maybe not the perfect exit. Still better than the first one though. We'll trust the map. Nice, 24. Don't know how we got a point 4. It felt like kind of a tin can type of lap. If that makes any sense. Let's try it again. Getting helped by first gear maybe there. A bit rough. Not as good as I would like it to be. It's good, we're going to get an improvement. Damn, okay, we're actually improving nicely here. That first gear seems to be doing a little bit, or else we're just driving a little bit better. It's doing really well to keep up behind though. Hopefully with some good driving through these corners we can shake him a bit. Slow down maybe a little bit too much there. He didn't seem to get it either. Oh, I was risky. So was that. Okay, we pulled a big gap there, so he just made a mistake somewhere. Nice, I'm happy with the way I'm driving here. Just a few errors, but they're minor ones. Nice line. Keeping us in the game. If we don't get a penalty, we might be on for a good lap or good finishing time. Interesting, I didn't really feel like we did that very well, but it's okay. I don't think we'll get an improvement though, because I feel like we didn't do that corner very well. But we'll see. Nearly. If you do pace like this on the World Tour, we'll be doing pretty okay, I think. Didn't fancy that one as much. Get the line. Nice. So fluid right now, this is really good. Oh, he's pitted. Not too bad, it's slidey. Okay. A little bit of dirty tyre, so we're a bit squirmy on the exit there. So we nearly got caught out, but did well to correct it. Staying on that curb is really beneficial because you can get such a narrow line, which actually helps maintain speed and not burn too much tyres. Okay, that was a little bit bad. Maybe lost a little bit too much speed and went a little bit deep. Still looking nice. For the little mistakes we've made, we've still made the time look good. Just had to readjust my foot there. Lifted it a little bit too much. Still okay though. Damn, that time's big. The guy who pitted is behind us, is now in second. Nice recovery. Nice. That's lap 10 and that's still pretty quick times. Stay on the curb and we'll be fine. Nicely done, we're nailing that nearly every time now. It's literally hammer time right now. That's what it feels like. first type of medium mistake, went a little bit deep, but should be able to recover it. Okay, that was really good. One of the best times we've done that. No sliding or nothing there. Still into the 32s. Still good. Okay, that was probably worse. Okay, we just got a little bit greedy there. Still did okay. I think this will be the first 33. Oh no, it wasn't. It was a little bit better, but still not great. It's the pit stop lap anyways. Holy moly, that was... okay, that's maybe the first proper bad one. Still okay though. Nice. First time never getting a 33 in a proper official lap time. Always had at least one 33 to throw out the, what do we say, I guess the 12 laps. I guess 2 of these don't count. The first lap. So 3 laps don't count. So the first lap, the second last lap because you pit, and then the last lap. We would have been on a 32 anyways on the second last lap, so it's fine. We made plenty of time on second place. This is a real statement race, I guess. Continue to nail those corners. It's okay, you can go that narrow if you want. Just have to run the risk of dirty tires. And spinning. A little bit close there, but managed to do that race as clean as we possibly could have. A 39. Wow, I didn't even think that was possible for this guy. Absolutely obliterated everyone else. Once we got in the zone, man, there was no looking back. 13.1 against a guy who was definitely not slow. He was quite quick in that car. Thank you, Yari. Welcome in. I don't know if I've seen you in the chat before, Yari. Oh, welcome in anyways. Excited for the race tonight. Tonight is going to be probably more fun than this. This is just kind of like a time trial-esque race. Let's get a photo of that, because I think that was pretty good. I don't want anyone ask me to recreate that in the next race, because there's no way I'm going to do it like that. Got so many like 0.4s as well. Surely there must be like conditions here because it's the Daily C, because I didn't feel like I was quick enough to do that in the first race. Thanks Indian Stig as well. Thank you. Do we have any other 650S runners? No, we didn't. People are not liking the 650S here, man. To be honest, I wouldn't either. If it wasn't for me racing, like, for McLaren, I'd probably be in the RCZ. It's just a better car here. Although I don't hate the 650S because it's quite consistent, which makes it really nice to do fast times. Especially when the car is fast. Like it is this week. It's quite fast this week. Let's leave. Damn, there's literally like no brakes going into these races. Just flat out. I'll get to that chat in a second. Maybe did a 4. Save something. How many hours do you race per day? It really depends, because mostly I do my racing in the mornings, like early in the mornings. So it's normally kind of, I aim for about 2 hours. A lot of time it can end up being 1 hour on weekdays, but normally on weekends I'll only do the Saturday. Sunday is kind of like my day off because Sundays are kind of dead anyways, but you need to reset a little bit. Some days I will go on Sundays, but if I'm ever going to give myself a break, it'll be on Sunday. So probably around like an hour and a half, 2 hours on average. Like Saturday I'll do a 2-hour stream, so we only have like 2 races left. I could be on this all day, but the racing isn't good at the moment anyways. And it's probably just not that entertaining either, like, so there's no point me streaming for the whole day if it's just going to be a lot of me front running and maybe the odd race where I slide out and go into second. Even if I do go into second, I'll probably end up just retaking the lead after a few corners, because the slipstream is way too powerful in this. That's why they can keep holding me for so long. P2. Once you kind of get out the slipstream, the time kind of goes up a lot more. Let me turn off the chat this time because I did see you chat a few times. And it's just probably not as good for the entertainment if I'm not driving at my fullest potential. These races are actually quite long and tiring, so if anyone's doing this for like a good few hours, it must be really tough. There's only so much racing you can do before your mind kind of shuts down a bit. I'm lucky because I'm a bit of a time trial merchant, so a lot of time I can go for like 4 or 5 hours straight without even leaving the seat. And still being able to do pretty decent times. It's normally how I do my time trialing, especially if I really want to get a time. So fresh race. I'm fresh again. Damn it. It's finding it quite easy to stay with me in the slipstream. We've done 12,464 miles in this car in total. I don't know why it's in miles, I don't know why I actually use miles per hour, but it's just how I've always set up for some reason. So what's that in kilometers? It's probably like 17, 18. Wasn't good. Unless I make a mistake, he shouldn't really be able to get past me. No real mistakes there. It's that big gear shift. And I just started losing a bunch of time because the acceleration is so bad in this car. And gear changes as well. But he's not really gaining any time even with the slipstream. Okay. Might be a penalty. Alright, at least we can do some running from behind first place. Nice, that was a good corner. That penalty gives away so much time. I already made a mistake. Gained a load of time. Look at the time we'll gain here. Time's going like down crazy. Oh my god. Hurry up. Here comes the pace. Will we just stick with him for a while? Oh my god. We understood so much. That was interesting. Normally you don't really get much understeer in the slipstream. Well, this slipstream. Oh, he's went way too wide. I can't see the track. Oh my god. guy. Let's see, can we catch him? So now we've no slipstream, quite easy to stay on the track. Gaining time. I have no idea how we're up. It's like some of the worst driving I've ever seen. It was the same when I was racing with Popcorn. Like, couldn't really get a fast time until all you were doing was bump drafting. Nearly messed it up with the slipstream. Got it right though. He's going a bit wide. Has to do a bit better than that. Okay, the slipstream is powerful. I didn't think it was as powerful as I thought for the understeer on that corner. Man, I wish we had a better gear for this car on that corner. You can do it well, but it's still not good with this car. Corner. Oh, he's panicking. Okay, this is kind of fun. This is more fun than driving bad end first. He didn't do good there. Man, if I was racing against wind, I'd be cooked. I wouldn't be able to get away from him. Or I wouldn't even be able to catch him if I lost a slipstream. Well, we've way too much speed on that RCZ. Look at us. Boom. Oh, okay, we revved out. Shouldn't be missing the corner here. He needs a slipstream though. He's not going to be able to catch up. He'll definitely be able to catch up if we keep doing that though. Expert at messing it up. A little detour. That was bad entrance, but we recovered it. Look how easy we got. We caught him so easily. He's not going to be able to catch us because our car is too quick on the mid-high speed straights. No crashing, please. Nice, that was pretty good. The corner, nice. Let's try first gear again. Nope, we're not trying that again. Would be nice if I stayed on, but that's okay. Really just clicks from here, from this point on in the straight. Just can't get enough the RCZ from behind. That was close, could have been a penalty. Still debating if it was a penalty because it wasn't clear cut and whether I went over it. First gear is actually helping us a lot more than I thought. I'm not too sure about time trial, I'll have to try it. Definitely helps when driving a little bit slower through corners. It helps with the rotation and the tyres. It's too squirmy behind. Here's where he kicks in here, because this car just has way better acceleration. And once we get past 4th, we're kind of smooth sailing. Just keep it in between the lines. And he's burns a lot of speed there. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can really do. Kind of waiting for him to make a mistake because our car doesn't have the acceleration in these corners to get away. So all we can really do is just fend them off on a straight. It's the same with the Lamborghini against Popcorn. He was just slightly a bit better with that car. So he was able to make overtakes on places that I didn't think he would be able to. A little bit deep, but that helps with our exit. Unless I do that. Keep it narrow. Nice. We're doing solid enough times for the pressure. I'm not really focusing too much on the times. Just trying to keep him behind. This is our biggest gap in a while on the straight. A little bit slidey, to cut that out. Just make the corner. These drop back a little bit so we can get a good corner here. It's okay, good exit, maybe not the best entrance. Yeah, so he's down to 5/10 now. That's good. That's really good as well. okay. He's starting to lose the battle a bit. Nice. It's a pretty good lap. We gapped him a bit there. See what that is. For a lap 12, I think we'll take that. 0.7. He's not going to pit because I feel like he still needs that slipstream, or else he's just not going to get close. It's okay, I guess. Nice. Enjoying these sections of corners. Always good when you're feeling comfortable with your car. You don't have to try too hard to get what you want out of it. Save a lot of energy if you're not thinking too much about it. If you're thinking too hard, you'll probably just make yourself worse when it comes to the critical moments. Similar to the GTWS race here where I won. It was split 2, I think. When you don't have to think too much, you're not too stressed, comfortable in the way you're driving, you'll have a good race, even under the pressure. So we've made the gap, we should just pull away from here. A little bit deep, but fine. A few more of those, please. Okay, I didn't realize we did a 420 in this lap. Or not this lap, this race. That would have been in the slipstream, so it's not really credible. Even though we did do it in similarly enough to the last race. It was a little bit slower, but it was fine. Hurry up, Pitman. That was some stop. I don't even know why they have the pit crew there, man. Just go home. We only need the guy holding the sign. The sign, man. As long as we don't get any penalties, we should be fine. If we don't crash, we should be fine. Nice rotation. Easy. Nice catch. So another win. Have to work hard for that one. With 2 half-second penalties. 43.97. So definitely slower. Nearly 5 seconds slower. Still okay. Let's check chat. Oh, hello Skinno. Only checking chat now. Yeah, Yari, I kind of have I guess all my time and stuff split, so obviously I have work in the middle of the day, so you just do have choices to make where you race. Because you can do it at night, which maybe the drivers will be better, but obviously you run the risk of just racing for too long. That's a negative effect on your health if you go till 2 or 3 AM and then just get like 4, 5, 6 hours of sleep. So I just prefer to get up really early and just do the practice and race. When it comes to being fast or learning to be fast anyways, you don't need other drivers around you. All you need to do is race the track. And you can figure that out later. As long as you have some involvement with other drivers, you should be fine. Yeah, FF cars are bad. I don't like FF cars. Yeah, excited for the Group 4 FF cars. It'll be fun and different. Even though I don't like FF cars, it'll bring some good battles. Hello Nay, how are you, man? Thank you, Yari. Although I didn't really have to do too much for it. For most of the race, all I was doing was just shadowing from behind and just trying to not make mistakes, which I already managed to make one. So we always had the pace, but just the way they work these dailies is once you're in the slipstream, it's very hard to get out of it. So as soon as I got into a slipstream, it would be pretty much impossible to lose it unless I got a penalty, which I did. If you can just keep the RCZ to the straight, you'll be fine because this car is way better on the straights. Any other mystery cars in here? All these cars I expect to be here. Oh, it's a very dark themed livery selection, at least for a 7. And you just got a white one. Huracan 11. So kind of all the expected ones. So then you have the NSX, that is really good from Gallo. So he's going to be our competition though, so I don't know what we're going to do about this. Well, the NSX will be better here anyways, but just from the acceleration point of view, but it's going to be tough. 11. Mercedes as well for Gallo. It's really, really good. Beetle, okay, I didn't expect that one. And the RS01 can be good, but it's not amazing on all tracks. RCZ, M6. It's kind of fallen off recently on the boards. This is a strong track for us, but stronger for other cars, that's what I'd say. Oh god, this could be a problem because that Lamborghini is very good on through the corners, just not on the straights. Very similar to the RCZ. How many years ago did I start racing? So interestingly enough, on my channel page, if you go to my logo, it says 2009, and that's when I first started racing on Gran Turismo. Put my glove back on for the last race. I'm only 21, so it's about like 5 when I was racing for the first time on the PlayStation Portable handheld PSP. Quite a good racing game in my opinion for one of my first experiences. Even though I had done Gran Turismo 4 before that, just played a little bit, but by the time I started playing, it was kind of when Gran Turismo 4 kind of was falling off. And my real console game was Gran Turismo 5, my first one, in like 2010. Alright. Enough chat, let's get into the race. That was a nice corner if you're bad. So it wasn't a good corner. That Lamborghini just falls off though. So good in that corner. Like it's weird because you wouldn't think it'd have that much grip. Although what I've noticed from the Lamborghini, it does have a lot of understeer and acceleration. Okay, I got hit there. Someone also just came into my room, so I had to get hit and steer with one hand. So we managed to make that work. Oh, that Lamborghini is just so slow on the straights though, look at it. It's just slow. It's got really good brakes though. And he's kind of fallen off. Using a little bit of the raised curb to get us a little bit of rotation. Not actually on purpose, that's just how it turned out. Turn in, nice. And we probably will start just gaining time in the straight. Yeah, he's still in the slip and he's gaining nothing. So that is the negative in this race for the Lamborghini. Nice corner. Just throw on the lap time map. That was a bit slow. It's a nice corner. Okay, we managed the slide. And we're 2/10 up somehow. Nice. Pretty good for lap 3. Normally it takes a bit because of the fuel, a little less fuel for some of the pace. A little bit wide, but we didn't compromise too much speed. Back to doing some serious lap times. No more fun. It's on the thing of how much time you spend on Gran Turismo a day. The most important thing is just being consistent rather than how many hours you spend in one day. You spend 8 hours on Saturday and don't play again till next Saturday, then what's the point? Because you just lose all the experience after 2 days. Might as well just do like 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours like every day. And allow like one rest day. It's nice enough for the situation we were in. Let's gap him. A little bit on the medium side. Not too good, not too bad. That's nice. Take the rotation. Take those lap times. Someone's quit. Unlucky. In a sincere way. Disappointing. Good exit, but we just... Here we maybe shifted down too early. Didn't affect us too much. There's only one way to find out. A bit of rotation there might help us. Oh, that gear change was slow. Felt all bad. It's definitely not good, but we did a good job recovering it. The dirty tires. Stay consistent, that's all we need to do. Nice. Oh, okay. That's borderline. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm okay to accept that one. We're well up anyway, so... Although someone in second did pit, so maybe we're not as well off as we think. That's about 2+ seconds there worth of loss. Too narrow for my liking there. Too short for my liking there. Second. Oh, that's painful. Really painful, that is. That would be so painful if we did that in a race. Very different, I guess, opinions of how you drive in a GTWS race. You'd always need to make sure that you're not driving it like a time trial like maybe I am now. Being a little bit more conservative. Kind of like go all out through these corners because like your risk is like 0 of crashing. Like maybe this corner, but it'd be good enough anyways just to know if you're going to crash or not, especially in this car. The danger is a little bit limited. Bad set of interactions there. That's bad. Let's just play it safe. Couldn't play it that safe in the World Series. It's called losing. It's pretty good. It's doing the best you can do that. It's a bit of grass there. And to watch the tip of that. Decent rotation. Go wide just to cut back. On the power on the curb. Come back here. Go deep. Cut across the curb for rotation. A few seconds after the grass. Oh my god, what a save. Just talking too much. It's happened so many times in time trial that you kind of expect that to happen like that, so prepared nicely for that. Deep again, I don't know what we're doing. Another nice exit. Make sure we shift to second here at the right time, because if you go a little bit early, you'll do it too soon, you might get a little bit of unsettledness. Yeah, that's bad. Don't know what that was. Way too early. It's terrible. Let's get this turn one right. We haven't been doing turn one right at all. We're still gaining miraculously. That wasn't right. It was better than other times, and P2 is pitted. Where's our Belgian friend? He looks like he's in 6th, I think. Let's see if he gets past the Dutch. Yeah, that's not bad. Don't go too wide and get a 1 second penalty. Nice. Good rotation on the curb. Don't miss the corner. Third gear a bit early for the rotation. Perfect amount of rotation for that scenario. Horrendously narrow, but we made it work. Sorry, I'm early. We just took too much of the grass on the entrance. Why did you do that? I don't know. So even he was asking why I went so short there. Just don't know, man. Well, obviously he wasn't asking me, but anyways, just bored. Watch the outside there, because it's done that a few times of touching the dirt. And spun kind of one time and recovered it the other time. Don't crash. Let's just look at chat. Okay, we cut that way too much. We somehow didn't get a penalty. That person just got lapped. In that effortless type of stage where what you're doing isn't really... That was bad. You don't really have to think much about what you're doing, because it just happens. Which is a great place to be in. It frees up your mind to do more work if you need to. Nothing worse than thinking too much about something. Still too slow through that corner. This is the pit lap. A little scary because I thought for a second you actually went past the pit lap. Happened once to our opposition one time, a good few months ago, where we were racing and he was like a few seconds up on me in the final lap and he just didn't pit, and I was like, thank you, I'll take the win. More dirty tires and time to pit. We should have tried to do more tire saving this race, because we're doing nothing else anyways. Nice. Let's see who's going to pit now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't think we have any competition coming out of this pits because the Belgian is behind the Dutch, and that was the guy who pitted first. And here comes the Saudi Arabian driver. Final lap, hopefully we don't crash. Enough time to get caught, and that's 4 to 4 races won. averaging about a second on the opposition a lap. Oh my god. Okay, we saved it. Damn it, we just start focusing on racing instead of just talking and waffling. And there's a nice win. And that's going to be the stream. Gloves off. Gloves and boots will be coming off because we're done. Probably need to start practicing for tonight's race instead of this. Yeah, long experience with this. I guess clocked a lot of track time with various different cars from various different versions of other Gran Turismo games. You know, at this point, like when you're driving, it's just kind of like, it's almost like second nature. You kind of know what you're going to have to do every time you start the race. You don't really have to think too much about it. Like you can like do what I was doing, like just dialoguing for the whole race, and you still do fine. Like, for a lot of people might have to think more, or just I guess focus on the track. Or it'd be different if maybe if the standard was a little bit higher today, but yeah, we didn't have to do too much today. Only one big penalty that kind of set us back into second, and we're still always in control from there anyways, because we would have had the pace on the straight to make the overtakes. And did we gain much DR today? Maybe a little bit. Although we're probably gaining 0, well, near enough 0 for every race because of our rating. And there's too many A drivers, so wow, a lot of DNFs. They need to bring back 20 player lobbies because 16, especially if you want to race from the back, it's just not that entertaining. Depends on the lobbies. But yeah, nothing really major happened to the stream. So I'm going to end it there. Thanks everyone for joining. And I will see you on Monday. Unless I'm streaming tonight. Which I don't think I will be. But anyways. See you guys on Monday for the new daily races. Because this is going to be my last outing on this track. Thanks everyone. See you on Monday.